Hey, we're live. Cool.
Hey.
Hey, hello and welcome everyone to the special Festive Tech Calendar live stream we have for you today. Today we've got our special guest, Mary Rodriguez. Mary's not actually here at the minute, so we're just waiting on her arriving. She's running a little bit late. So in the meantime, myself and Richard are just going to fill the gap with some chat, so hope you don't mind. So this is day 4 of the Festive Tech Calendar. Hopefully you've been following. So far we've had some pretty cool sessions. We've had the poem from Isadora. We've had the 12 days of certifications from Twain Natwick. And
Such a good video that was.
Yeah, it was a good video, wasn't it? And we've also had the 12th pass to certification from, drag and drop chatbot from Jamie McGuire as well. So we're on day 4, as I said. Richard, what's been your highlight so far?
So my highlight, obviously, Dwayne's 12 days of certification. You can actually get the lyrics for the song on his blog, so make sure you check that out and sing along. Maybe if you fancy recording your own, do one, send it to us, and we can upload it to the channel. I'm not sure if anyone actually will.
I'm not singing, that's for sure.
Nah, me neither.
No chance.
I really enjoyed Iz's poem to start off with.
Fantastic start, wasn't it? Absolutely amazing.
Good start, yeah. And no drama, no llama, which was good. Really like that. I've not really seen many of the other videos because I've been too busy organising everything, trying to get everything planned. How about yourself?
So I read Overall Wellbeing, the blog post from Donna. I thought that was really good. Really good to kind of get her take on being present with the family over the festive period, which is a great idea. Yeah. And the Power Apps for Kids from Rory. So I was looking at the Power Apps for Kids. You can actually learn how to create Christmas cards using Power Apps, which I thought was brilliant. And I also checked out the Deployment Automation Hackathon from Wesley, who works with us. So if you haven't heard about this, there's a Deployment Automation Hackathon in Azure. And it's going to be running, started yesterday, and it's going to be running until the 17th of December. And there's a prize for the winner. So you have to basically fill in a submission, and the winner can choose between an Xbox Series S or Surface headphones. So that's pretty cool. I know he's put a lot of work behind it. Yeah, he's done a lot of work. So good on him for doing that and helping us out. And I really like the SQL engine, its working style from Deepthi. So that, I think it's the first time she's contributed to the kind of community. So that was really cool. And that's really it. I've not really had. Well, obviously we had the interview with Sam. How did you enjoy that?
Yeah, that was really good. He's an insightful guy. Really enjoyed sort of learning about his career, the paths he's taken, and the advice he has to give to everyone. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do check that out because it was really good.
Yeah, Sam's a smart guy, and he's always got some good stories. I love talking to Sam. I remember being at Experts Live, and he was doing press-ups during his talk.
Press-ups during his talk?
Yeah, he was doing press-ups and clapping while he was talking to people. It was brilliant, absolutely hilarious. Never seen anything like it. He certainly knows how to
talks.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It really was.
What was the talk about?
What was it? Oh, I can't even remember, to be honest. Now you're putting me on the spot.
You just remember the
Yeah. I've got the world's worst memory, so yeah. I can't actually remember. But yeah, no, it was really, really entertaining. So today we've got Build a Robot Arm with Raspberry Pi and .NET 5. That's by Pete Gallagher. So that's going live tonight at 5:30.
That's on Twitch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a live Twitch stream. But he's got some content up in GitHub as well, which we'll share the link for. And you can go and get the resources and check that out. So that's really cool. And we've also got Ed Baker talking about protect yourself with Azure Sentinel. Have you had a look at Azure Sentinel at all, Richard?
When it first got released, sort of in preview, I had a little play with it. It's very, very powerful, and you can do so much with it. I just love the way it can integrate with like Logic Apps to remedy some of the issues, and you can go down and sort of figure out exactly where the attacks are coming from or the risks are coming from, and it's really powerful. But there's so much more I need to learn about it because that was back in the preview days and it's changed so much since it's become GA. So I'm definitely going to have to check out Ed's video to find out more about it.
Cool. So the interesting part is we're still chasing up some content for the calendar. So if you're watching or listening and you've got some content and you've still to send it to us, please do send it on. It's getting a little bit stressful kind of trying to chase folk up for content. It's always a bit like that. Is there anything, not giving too much away, but is there any sessions that you're really looking forward to coming up?
There's going to be a session hopefully on the 18th of December that I'm really excited for. So make sure everyone's around sort of in the evening UK time for that. In fact, it's potentially 2 sessions that day that I'm rather excited for.
Okay. What, any other?
Yourself?
Yeah, it's sort of the same. So I know one of them's on my Twitch stream. And one of them's a Christmas quiz. I think we can say it's a Christmas quiz. So
yeah,
that'll be good. I know that the person who's doing that's going to give away some prizes as well. So hopefully we can get quite a few people involved in that and see who's got some. I think it's general knowledge. Yeah, I think it's pretty much general knowledge. So it's not just Azure or Power Apps or anything like that. It's a bit of a mix of everyone. So that'll be fun.
I've got no chance then.
What, with general knowledge?
Yeah.
That's funny. What else am I looking forward to? So Sam Erskine's doing some Africa Tech Talks as well. He's going to be sharing. We're going to be sharing the links to that. So he's been doing a podcast with a guy talking to leaders in Africa and Nigeria and people from that kind of part of the world. So he's been doing that on LinkedIn and doing a podcast. So that'll be really good to share some of that. We've also got some. What else we've got? We've got some. Let me just pick one that I can talk about. We've got some other Twitch streams coming up, which will be good. We've also got Pete's later today. We've got some workshops. Is there any particular workshop that you're interested in taking part
in? Not too sure, to be honest. I've not looked too much into the workshops. I've been trying to focus on the video content because that's the bits that I like to sort of spend my time with, because I can then pick it up whenever I want to, rather than having to carve out some time just for the workshops and the Twitch stream. So yeah. How about you?
So I'm looking forward to, we've got one on Azure Infrastructure as Code Live, so that'll be quite interesting. That's coming up not too distant future, and Azure Functions with API management, which will be good.
Oh,
so I'm just checking to see if Marie's available, but she's not yet, so we'll just keep talking. I'm also looking to, there's a good session coming up on Azure Bicep, so that's another topic I'm interested in.
Yeah, I need to look further into Bicep because it's a new sort of layer above ARM templates, isn't it, if I remember correctly? Which obviously anyone working in Azure should know what an ARM template is and should probably start learning more about Bicep, because that's the way you're going to be using ARM templates and deploying resources going forward. So yeah, make sure you watch that session. I know I will be.
Cool. We've also got some Ask Me Anything sessions, so we'll just talk about that quickly. So we've got an Ask Me Anything session on Azure migration. That should be quite interesting. I've got some questions on that actually, so we'll have to tweet that out so we can grab some questions up front. We've also got one on Azure governance, which will be good. And we've got an API design fireside chat as well. So we can talk about these ones because these are either live talks or Ask Me Anything sessions, so the questions up front.
I think we've got an Ask Me Anything session with 3 of the Microsoft Cloud advocates as well coming up.
Interesting.
I think we got Thomas Mauer, Sarah Lean, and Pierre Roman.
That'll be good.
So that should be really good. So if you've got any questions for that, make sure you drop us a message or drop them a message asking your questions. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, I believe we've got Festive Yoga.
Oh,
you're going to be doing that?
I might give it a try, sort of loosen up a bit, ready for Christmas.
My other question for you is, where's your yoga hat? Where's your Christmas hat?
My Christmas hat? Well, the one you leaked on the Twitter is just here.
Oh, it doesn't look too bad.
It's not too bad when I have got the headache. Haven't got the headphones on, so yeah, it's not too bad. I'm waiting to see yours. Hopefully, it's not in the car.
Mine's in the car still, so yeah, that's not happening.
You need to get it out.
Jumper's bad enough. What else can we talk about? Let's just.
So we got next Tuesday. We've got another live show with Microsoft.
So that's a recap of what's that?
It's at 10 a.m. next Tuesday.
What we're talking about there?
So as you were saying, it's a recap of the past sessions, kind of like what we've just done, but probably a lot better. and hopefully we'll sort of chat a bit more about what's coming up as well. And yeah, it should be good. The last one has had over 100,000 views, which is amazing. So thanks everyone for watching.
Yep, thank you. We're going to get 3 people on each Tuesday to talk about their session as well, so that'll be good. And kind of ask them about what they've enjoyed.
And that's available on Microsoft Learn TV and some other resources, if I remember right, isn't it?
Yep. The other one I can call out is we've got some STEM/Minecraft AI. We've got a session on that, which I'm looking forward to. So that's coming up not too far away from now.
Oh, that should be good. I've never actually played Minecraft myself. Maybe I'll watch this and have a
yeah, me too. I can't say I've used it either. What else have we got coming up that we can talk about? Don't want to give too much away. We've got Ask Me Anything about OneDrive, which will be interesting. Yeah, that should be interesting. And we've got a mega demo and an Ask Me Anything about shared storage in Azure.
Oh, nice.
With Azure NetApp files. So that's good.
That's cool. So as you just mentioned, this year the Advent Calendar isn't just about Azure. It's literally any technology, isn't it?
Yeah, so we changed the name to the Festive Tech Calendar and made it more inclusive so that all the different communities can take part, which I think is a pretty good idea. Just gives it more focus on different technologies rather than just Azure. Opens it up to have more people as well. So gives everybody a chance to. Everybody that we know kind of on Twitter does tech, so all the tech communities can get involved, which is good. This is the first year we've tried it out. I think it's going all right so far.
Yeah, definitely. This year, it definitely seems bigger and better than last year, so that's a win in my eyes already. Let's just hope we can continue this momentum, get every bit of content in on time, and just make the whole countdown to the new year a good way to sort of end this horrible year of 2020, and let's forget about that and focus on 2021.
Indeed. While we're on, let's give a wee shout out to the new MVPs. So it was really good to see Hugo and Nick, the two that I can think of, and Carol Logan from Glasgow. So we shout out to them. It's really good to see them become MVPs. So that was nice.
Yeah, definitely. I know Hugo and Nick personally, and they definitely deserve the award. So I'm really happy for them both. I've not met the other person, but I'm sure they deserved it too.
Yeah, the other one I was going to call out is there's a couple of sessions coming up to do with home automation, which is going to be there's going to be one with home automation with Blazor, Raspberry Pi, and Synology, if I could say that right. And we've also got powering up your home office lights using Power Platform. So that should be good.
Power Platform to control your home office lights.
I'm interested to see that. That's a whole kind of workshop and live session, so that'll be good.
Yeah, I didn't know Power Platform could actually do that, so that's going to be very interesting to watch.
We've got one last one as well, which is the same sort of thing. So powering up your Christmas tree from GitHub Actions, changing the lights.
Oh, wow.
That'll be good. Looking forward to that.
That'll be really cool. I guess we can't say when that's happening, so everyone just keep a lookout for that one.
So next week, let's just say sometime next week. So
sometime next week. Just keep an eye on the _ Cloud Family Twitter handle for the reveal at 10 a.m. every day.
So you mentioned Cloud Family. Go into a bit of detail about what that is and what we were trying to do.
Yeah, so the Cloud Family was an idea from Gregor and myself. We started off with Azure Family, but as you know, Azure is just a small thing, and we wanted to include other technologies that use the cloud, like Office 365, even sometimes AWS, maybe down the future when we open up that side. And it's just a way to get all these community people together, talking, bouncing ideas off each other, and trying to help also promote people who are just starting out in the community and give them the sort of platform they can sort of promote themselves with, basically. Any thoughts on your side while you started it, Gregor?
I just wanted to try and help people get promoted on their content. So we kind of see a lot of people tweeting about the things they're doing, and I thought it would be good to have a website to just try and kind of drive traffic towards, just so that everyone can go and find like everybody's podcasts, everybody's blog posts, everybody's study guides. You know, it's quite hard when you see a study guide and you think, where was that study guide? I saw it last week on Twitter or even yesterday on Twitter. Can't find it. Be good just to put it on a website and share it amongst everyone. So kind of people coming along behind us doing study guides or doing exams can find everyone. We've also got the live event or the event page where we can put things like this and people can find. So that was kind of the idea behind it, and just to try and get people kind of involved in the community a bit more.
And the best part is the website's also open source, so you can actually fork the website and add your own study guides, your own links, yourself, your blog, anything you want. You can add it to the site and just create fork the repo, create a pull request, and we can merge it in.
Yeah, so the website's built using Hugo, which is really, I think is amazing. I can open up the website, make a change, and deploy it in about 4 clicks, which I think is brilliant. And automatically deploys. It's running free on GitHub pages, so we don't even pay for hosting.
That's really good.
That's cool.
Really good. I believe you did a blog post on how to do that, didn't you?
Yeah, so Hugo's a little bit tricky. The recommendation I would suggest is use Chocolatey to pull down Hugo and just pick a standard theme. So that's what we did. We picked like the base theme or something like that and just changed it a little bit. Some people find it really difficult to get started with Hugo. I did with Jekyll, but if you get it from Chocolatey, I think it's pretty straightforward. It's really easy to run locally, make a quick markdown change or a commit, and then just push it. Which is, I actually probably should do a video on that because it's like 2 minutes to pull it down, make a change, and push it back out.
Sounds good.
So I'm just checking for Minnie, and we've not heard from her, so we might have to do this live another time.
Yeah, potentially we'll have to reschedule this, and I apologise to everyone who's been waiting for her.
It's all right.
I suppose we could keep going. We've been here 17 minutes now, so we can keep going for a bit longer.
Yeah, we'll go for half an hour. If anyone's got any questions, please shout. We can see them on YouTube.
So let's see who we got in the chat room at the moment. We've got Matthew Boyd, so hi Matthew. We've got Pete Gallagher, so hi.
Hey Pete. Hi Jan as well.
Pete's actually doing the thing tonight, isn't he? The Twitch stream tonight. So that's good.
Yeah. Who
else do we have?
Karik Botha. So Karik's like the cheerleader for us on Twitter. Thank you very much, Karik. Loving all your tweets. It's really cool to see the kind of the love you have for the Festive Tech calendar. So that's brilliant. Sorry, I just keep looking over at my other screen. Love the jumpers. Yeah, I wouldn't go out in the street with this, but good fun.
Yeah, I've been out in the street with this one. It's not too bad, and I've got my Microsoft t-shirt on underneath it, so it's all right. Representing the geek still. So I think that's Johnny who said love the jumpers. So hi Johnny. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. What else can we talk about? Let's have a quick think about. Yes, we've got 93 sessions. We've got about 10 Ask Me Anythings, about 5 or 6 soft skills, roughly 15 hackathons, and 8 Twitch, well, maybe 10 Twitch streams now. Forgot to say we've got another one added, so someone from GitHub is joining us on a Twitch stream that we need to add to the list, so that'll be good. Need to try and organise that. Yeah, so they're very excited about doing that. I do like the fact we've got Twitch streams. Looking forward to the one on the 18th. That'll be a special edition one where we can try and get everyone on Twitter that we follow and stuff like that to try and go in and have a good laugh, because it's usually a good laugh. So won't say any more than that.
No. But it will be a good one. It will definitely be a good one. So someone's asking, did anyone order the Windows Ugly sweaters this year? So I actually did pre-order it. I missed the first batch, but I've ordered the Windows 95 one. I've just got to wait for it to come probably next year. It's coming from America, so I'm sure I have to pay some stupid import taxes and everything. But it's, money goes to charity, Guilds Who Code, so it's definitely worth it. And I can wear it.
Brilliant idea. A great idea that the money's going for charity. I actually had a wee idea last year that when we did the Advent calendar, we should do something for charity, and I totally forgot. So we might still try and do something for charity.
If anyone's got any ideas, let us know.
Maybe everyone who takes part in the quiz has to donate £1 to charity or something like that. I don't know. We'll think of something.
Like
There's a good charity in Glasgow called Cash for Kids, which is quite good. So it's like all the homeless kids who don't have any don't really get in on Christmas Day. You can raise money for buying them food and presents and stuff like that. So maybe we'll do something like that. I don't know.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So we've got someone else has joined called Deep Star. So hello.
Hi, Deep Star. Johnny Chips. Hi, Johnny. Mr. Welsh, Azure Group. Good to see you the other night there. Really enjoyed your session at the Northern Azure User Group. That was good. Oh yeah, let's talk about user groups. So the Glasgow Azure User Group on the 16th of December has Donovan Brown talking at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, let me just find the details of that so I don't forget the other person speaking. That would not be fair. And there's another user group that's got I can't remember. I think it's the Welsh user group actually, Johnny's, who's got Abel Wang and
April Edwards.
April Edwards, yeah. Sorry, I nearly forgot her name then. That would not have been good.
So that's two big user groups with some big speakers there. So that's definitely something to watch.
Yeah.
When you're not watching the advent calendar stuff, obviously.
Yeah, so sorry, the other lady's called Heine Ilmar. I'm going to do her justice for her surname. Ilmarinen. She's doing adapting big data architecture patterns for real world scenarios.
Oh wow, that sounds
so
quite interesting actually.
That starts kind of 6:15, 6:30 on the 16th of December. Cool. So that'll be good. When's your user group? When's your next one?
So my next one will be in the new year. Obviously, a lot of my time's being taken up with the advent calendar, and there's quite a few nice user groups already out there. So I need to restart it in the new year. But hopefully next year, I think I'll actually be talking at some user groups as well. So keep an eye out for that.
What are you thinking about talking about?
Taking the jump.
Good for
AKS. AKS, and probably a bit more AKS. So Azure Kubernetes Services, because that seems to be where I spend all my time at the moment, and I kind of love it, which is good. It changes so often, so it keeps me entertained.
Nothing wrong with that. Good. It's good the fact that you're going to start doing talks.
Yeah, I think it's about time. You've pushed me enough now, so.
Well, I think during COVID, it's a good chance to do them sitting in your house, so you don't need to stand up in front of people.
Yeah,
it's always difficult. I absolutely hate doing things like this. Speaking lives, the worst. But you just get better with practice.
So, talking about conferences, the Scottish Summit is happening in February next year, and I believe we're talking there.
Yes, we are. I've roped you into a session. What are we talking about?
What it takes to be an Azure architect, I believe.
And what are you going to be? What sort of things do you think we'll cover in that talk? Now I'm putting you on the spot.
So, I've only technically just become an Azure architect at Intercept, where I work now with yourself. Before that, I was a head of systems and a systems architect. So I'm just hopefully going to talk a bit about the journey, what we do, and, get everyone to brush up on their Visio skills.
Yeah, I think we should also mention things like AZ Update and all the kind of the shows that you can, and all the resources you can do to try and keep up to date. Because that's the hardest part of that kind of anyone doing anything with Azure. The hardest part is keeping up to date and knowing what's new. Because half the time you start doing something and then realize there's something better come out and you didn't know about it.
Yeah. So you just mentioned AZ Update. Just to sort of expand on that a bit, AZ Update is a YouTube show by some cloud advocates at Microsoft, which airs 3:30 UK time every Friday. So I think there is actually one today. It's usually hosted by Anthony Bartolo and Pierre Romain. Sometimes Thomas Miles on there or other cloud advocates. So keep an eye out for that. Should be good.
Cool. That will be good. I haven't actually managed to catch it yet. I need to go back and watch them. It's shameful, but yeah, always kind of busy at 3 o'clock on a Friday, unfortunately. So that'd be good. So there's also
we've just had another question actually in the comment box. They want to know, do we have any thoughts on YouTube versus Twitch for the tech sessions? So what's your thoughts? Because I know you like Twitch quite a lot.
I like Twitch. I don't know. I've learned a lot from Twitch, watching Twitch streams. You can ask questions and have some good banter as well. So I just think it's a good way to learn. I used to follow, what's his name again? Michael Crump.
Michael Crump. Yep.
That was the kind of very first Twitch stream I did, and he's the what's his program called again? It's Azure Tips and Tricks. So he did an Azure Tips and Tricks blog, and he started off by going through that, and then we did some kind of Kali Linux hacking. So he was doing some hacking tutorials and showing you how to go about that. That was really cool. Just watching people kind of learn stuff, because he was learning it as he was doing it. So it's interesting that he's sitting there Googling everything, and everybody was like Googling it as well, and we're all helping each other. And then we did a capture the flag tournament, and then every week we just stepped through it all, and then everybody was kind of typing in how you might solve it and stuff like that. And that was a lot of fun. You could do that on YouTube, but I just think Twitch is better for that, because when someone gets the right answer, he was setting off fireworks and all that. And it was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, he had lots of wee add-ons and things. It was fairly interactive, considering you can't actually speak to them. You just have to type. I did see a question as well about someone attend the Data and Analytics digital event. So yeah, I watched it back. I don't know, did you?
I've not seen it yet.
So
hopefully today, but recap us all on it now.
Okay, like off the top of my head. So Satya was on basically talking about data and governance and things like that, and then Rohan came
Did he
on.
have the nice bookcase behind him?
He did.
I love that bookcase.
Well, yours.
I'm trying. So, it's not as good as
No, it's not, but it's not far off. So they were talking about Azure Synapse going GA, and we're also talking about a new thing called Purview, Azure Purview, which is an interesting name. That's to do with data governance. So what you can actually do is you can bring all your data sources. Imagine you work in a massive organization, or even at Intercept, you could bring all the data sources from all your SQL Server, your on-premise state, and your cloud, and it's all cloud, so it's not just Azure. So you could have all your data from all your SQL servers, all your blob storage, data lakes, data warehouses, and converge it all, and you can do analytics on it. It's really interesting. It can actually do some complicated analytics and create queries for you and things like that, and you can see where data sources is coming from. Really, really cool.
And you said it could work with other clouds, not just Azure?
Yep. AWS, Google Cloud, yeah, does them all. It's really cool. It's a bit like Data Factory. Cool. You can ingest data from everywhere. Quite an interesting thing. And while that's in beta, you can do free. You can basically do it free while it's still in beta. So you can go and do your on-prem SQL servers, and what was the other one? Power BI. So you can get your Power BI data sources and pull all that in.
Nice. So head in the cloud, heart in the community is just ask, where's Miri, basically. Any news?
No, unfortunately, she's not. She hasn't responded. So apologies, folks, but she's not got back to us. So we might have to reorganize. I hope she's got the time. We've got the time, right? I think she's maybe running a little bit late. So we'll probably reschedule this, because it's a session that I think everyone will get a lot from.
Definitely.
Yeah, we can maybe do it next Friday.
Yeah. We're trying to rearrange it with her and make sure 100% it happens. So just we'll tweet as much as we can about it and let everyone know when it is, so they can schedule it in.
Jan Vidal's away skiing. All right for some.
Yeah, it would be nice. You had a bit of snow this morning, didn't you?
I did, yeah, but the snow rained and washed it all away, which is a bit of a shame. Definitely. So Pete's just saying he's not finished his GitHub workshop instructions. So Pete, why are you watching this video if you should be doing your GitHub work? I'm joking. Get on it, Pete. Get on it. So I'm looking forward to Pete's thing. What's that? He's got until 5:30. Yeah. So I think we should just wrap it up. Let me just check if Minnie's got back. No, Minnie's still not got back to us. So what we'll do is we'll reschedule this and tweet it out on the Cloud family, and we'll retweet so people can hopefully join our session. Apologies on behalf of Minnie.
Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Listening to us ramble on.
First time I've done it, so we'll get away with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we'll call it quits there, and then we'll reschedule for as soon as possible.
Right. Cool. So
thanks everyone. Yeah, thanks for joining.
Speak to you soon.
Yeah, please keep tuning in every morning. Bye-bye.
Bye.